Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for visiting the best movie inside English. Snatcher 2020 starts with a scene. A small fox is shown hanging from the corner of a rock and about to fall. A kid is shown moving forward while seeing the fox in this trouble. He saves it. While saving it, the kid hangs with the mountain accidentally. The fox was also trying to save him but it couldn't succeed. Its hands make the hand of the kid injured. The kid is shown falling from the mountain. The fox immediately moves down from the mountain to help the kid. Seeing no response from his side, the fox becomes depressed. Its tear falls on the injured hand of the kid. The scene cuts and the scene after 500 years is shown. The souls of the foxes are shown in human faces. We can say there were fox souls in the human body. The souls of the young foxes get together at a place and their purpose was to get immortality. They want to make themselves like death will never approach them. A fox soul is shown who hasn't a ticket so it couldn't go inside the temple. It was sad because of not going inside and its friends were making fun of it because they think it can't do anything. Here enters the nine-tailed fox and it was transformed into an old man in a short time. It was the chief of the fox souls tribe. He was telling the fox souls need a special object to become immortal and powerful. It is called the elixir of souls and it is found in their human bodies. They start performing their ritual. They get black elixir from the foxtail human body. It means the thing that will give them power, but the black elixir was useless. One of the girls named Asa finds a red ear. She changes into a five-tails fox with it. Now she has become powerful. The old man was telling them there will be a day in the next month you will get the white elixir. The fox changes into a nine-tails fox after getting it. The nine-tailed fox is known as the strongest fox. The old man tells the white elixir is found once after thousands of years. With it, the fox transforms into nine-tails fox. Later, the fox souls are shown in front of a powerful stone. This stone has to give them their missions. The fox soul is again shown who doesn't have the ticket to come inside the temple. It somehow reaches the temple. It also moves its hand forward to the magical stone. So it will also assign a mission. The complete thing wasn't written on its hand, but it was happy that something is written. After the ceremony, the chief takes it to a site. He asks did he know the meaning of the writing on its hand? He replies no, I don't know. He says you can transform into a nine-tails fox the next month. It becomes happy hearing this, but it was for a few seconds. Then chief tells it he was just kidding. The writing of its hand doesn't mean this. The chief tells it will never get any elixir. It means it can't become immortal. It will never have powers. The chief says if you don't want to come to your real face you have to take care of yourself. The chief gives it a knife for this task. After taking it, this fox soul moves in search of its elixir. It has stolen the special stone of the chief while leaving. The chief was worried about it when it left because he has seen many students dying like this fox soul while searching for their elixir. He asks his companion to take care of 13 and to chase it. It wasn't that powerful to search for its elixir. Later, 13 is shown in a hotel and was in a village. A man named Zyjan is shown searching for a man. He was asking about the man while showing his sketch to others. While doing this, Zyjan reaches 13. 13 was having food so it ignores the man. As the man moves far from 13, the magical stone he stole from the chief tells it its elixir is nearby. 13 leaves its food and starts finding it. It reaches a priest and the old priest was treating people and catches demons in his paintings for this. He cures the people while taking demons' blood. Like he has treated a kid here and seeing this. 13 again meets Zyjan. It met him before in the hotel. As 13 turns it gets scared from Zyjan's donkey. It becomes furious and hits the donkey with its foot. The donkey also comes in anger and attacks 13 from behind. It takes it upside while flying in the air and moves from there because the donkey wants to teach it a lesson and the village was ruined in their fight. Zyjan was trying to stop his donkey while chasing it. The old priest is shown performing magic at Zyjan secretly. This magic will protect him. 13 is shown in the mid of the forest. The donkey has fallen here and escaped from there. Meanwhile, Zyjan arrives and requests it to return his donkey. 13 doesn't have a donkey so he runs from there while escaping from Zyjan. Now Zyjan was chasing it. Running for a long time they have reached the mid of the forest. They both were tired. They take a breath while sitting there. They look behind and find a temple there. Reaching there, the magical stone told 13 that Zyjan is the man who will give its elixir. It also discovers that Zaijin will give an exam for the government job. It starts behaving nicely with Zaijin. It promises him that it will take him to the city safely. Zaijin was telling 13, the man I am searching for is my elder brother. This donkey also belongs to my elder brother. He has come here for this exam later. 13 is shown at night and it was about to end Zaijin, but the man who was assigned the task to take care of 13 arrives. He forbids him to end Zaijin. Except for ending him, take him to a place where he will not have any hope to escape. Likewise, he will get scared. The place where 13 and Zaijin stayed and the donkey is shown there. It wasn't a donkey but a guard of 13 and it becomes happy seeing it. After meeting it, they set their journey to the city and they have become good friends unexpectedly. After a long journey, they reach a place where the scholars were preparing for the job for which Zaijin was also doing preparations. Reaching the academy, they decide to stay for a night there. Zaijin sees a frog there and it was leaving the gold on the earth. 13 becomes greedy and chases it until it takes it to the owner of the academy. The owner was sitting near a pool and a frog's tongue attacks 13 from a pond. It pulls with it in the water. Zaijin is also shown facing a giant frog. He was trying to escape from it and 13 also arrives. As they escape from the frog's tongue, the frog attacks them with its puff. They fall to a far place like a storm due to it and reach a place while escaping from the frog. They couldn't escape from the frog for a long time. The frog attacks 13 and engulfs it. Zaijin runs from there. It reveals the frog isn't a demon but 13 was trying to scare Zaijin with its guardian. Zaijin again arrives with the fire in his hand to help his friend. They again transform into frogs due to it. He comes here to save his friend, but as the frog takes out its tongue to pull Zaijin inside, he set its tongue on fire. Its face gets burnt because of it and throws 13 out of its mouth. Later, we discover them while traveling in the boat. The guardian asks 13 we should go to Kong City and there is a girl who can tell your elixir's color. Zaijin also arrives at the place where they were talking. Seeing him, the guardian jumps into the water and transforms into a donkey and gets on their boat. Later, 13 tells its reality to Zaijin and tells him it isn't a human but it is a fox soul, and Zaijin gets scared hearing this. 13 promises him that it will not eat him and Zaijin also comes out happily and applies for medicine on its wounds. Now they are shown talking. Zaijin was telling 13 he wants to meet a man named Daeron and he is his role model. During their conversation they are shown at their destination means Kong City. They go to a place where the lovely ladies welcome them. 13 saw its guardian as a lady at this place. They have taken Zaijin here because 13 will get its elixir from him. It means the thing with which it can become a powerful fox. Like I told you before, there are some colors of elixirs according to it. They were given powers and the girl was about to tell 13 its elixir's color seeing Zaijin. Meanwhile, 2 people take Zaijin while saying 2 people are waiting for you. Zaijin reaches the girl about whom I told you. Her name was Yinglian and she was lovely. She tries to attract Zaijin but he doesn't want to go near her. Likewise, she wants to know the color of elixir while going near Zaijin. As she goes near him, a magical power pushes her far from there. This was the power of the priest's magic on Zaijin. Zaijin feels he loves Yinglian and purposes her to marry him. Yinglian wasn't interested in his talks and seeing his body like she is scanning him. Because of the magic of the priest, she couldn't see anything from his body. Zaijin sleeps and she goes to 13 and tells him she didn't see anything on Zaijin's body. That's why she couldn't tell them the color of their elixir. In the following scene, we see Yinglian in pain, and we learn that her soul is in a flower. Her guardian has this flower. He captures her soul according to him. The scene cuts and Zaijin is shown at the place where he has to give an exam and was asking about his brother from everyone but none recognize him. He prepares himself for the paper and his exam starts with the other candidates. Their paper was lengthy and it was going on till midnight. Meanwhile, a candidate feels he has seen a ghost here. He tells this to everyone but none believes him. Everyone was distracting because of him, so he was thrown out. Later, Yinglian is shown the girl who will tell 13 its elixir's color. She separates 13's soul from its body in a single jerk. She was telling 13 there was a ghost according to the student. The ghost has captured the souls of many students here. Zaijing is also included in those students. Yin Liang was saying to 13 this is the best time of getting elixir. She says Zaijin's body doesn't have a soul and you can take out your elixir easily. Zaijin is shown and he met with his brother in a ghost getup. Before he could say something to his brother, he changes into an evil ghost. His friend 13 comes to help Zaijin. Even 13 can end Zaijin because of getting elixir, but he has a good heart and wants to save his friendship. That's why he was helping him instead of ending him. But this help of 13 doesn't affect Zaijin and they get trapped. Strangely, Zaijin was taken far into this trap. We discover about Zaijin's brother that the exam Zaijin came for, and his brother was also preparing for this exam. He died while giving this exam. That's why he has changed into an evil ghost here. Another evil soul attacks 13 and Zaijin's soul was absorbed by his own brother. Magic happens here and his brother remembers his past. He has recognized his brother while remembering his past. He leaves him. 13 and Zaijin got their souls back into their bodies. Zaijin asks 13 not to lie with him. He asks, "Did you come behind me for elixir? If this is so, okay, I will give you elixir while sacrificing my life." But 13 doesn't want this now because it wants to release Yinglian. Here the truth of Yinglian reveals. It discovers the girl is a lovely ghost and before this, she was an orphan. She had none in this world, so the people used her in the wrong way. As a result, she became irritated and took her own life. She was changed into a ghost who eat human hearts. They used to drink human blood to maintain their beauty. After knowing Yinglian's truth, Zaijin agrees to help 13. Now he wants to free Yinglian from all this. He goes to Yinglian and purposed her, but here Yinglian tells him the truth about her that 13 told him. Zaijin still wants to marry her. Yinglian also gets ready to go with Zaijin. They run towards a bridge. 13 was waiting for them, but Yinglian misunderstood that 13 still wants to end Zaijin. There isn't anything like this, and she attacks 13 to save Zaijin. Zaijin tries to save Yinglian from 13. Meanwhile, another fox demon arrives who has attacked Yinglian to save its companion. Zaijin comes to Yinglian while leaving 13, but it was difficult to save her because she was about to die, and tells him while dying she also likes him the way he likes her. Later, she disappears while changing into a smoke. Zaijin likes someone in his life for the first time, and he was furious that 13 always lied to Zaijin. He becomes aggressive with 13. 13 was also feeling guilty while hearing him. It also tries to end itself. Before he could end itself, a paper appears behind it. Suddenly, 13 disappears from the paper. It reveals the paper was actually sent by the chief of the fox tribe shown at the start of the movie. The chief tells 13 when the fox was about to fall from the mountain, the kid who saves it was Zaijin. This is about the starting scene of the movie. There was 13 as a fox getup, and the kid who was saving fox was Zaijin. The chief tells it actually, Zaijin's body has white elixir that can make 13 more powerful. The scene after years is shown. Zaijin was searching for 13. After trying hard, he finds 13 in a forest. He apologizes to it for the night he said ill to it, being furious. Zaijin sacrifices himself to give 13 the elixir for making him powerful. As Zaijin takes out the elixir from his body, it reveals that wasn't 13 but it was its guardian who has come to take the elixir in 13's getup. It has been discovered from the chief that Zaijin has a white elixir. It wants to become powerful while taking the elixir before 13. As it holds it, the elixir turns black. Like I told you, the black elixir is useless for them, so it leaves while dropping it there. As 13 knows this, it comes there in anger to take revenge on his friend's death. It starts fighting with its guardian. Reaching there, 13's guardian was a six-tails fox, so it was more powerful than it. It defeated 13 easily. 13 was thinking about its friend Zaijin while dying. While thinking, his hand touches the elixir which came out of Zaijin's body. Surprisingly, the elixir changes into a white elixir. Because of it, it revived and changes into a powerful nine-tails fox. Now it has become the powerful fox of the time. As it was about to end its guardian, it remembers Zaijin. He wants 13 to be a good fox. It leaves the guardian and the scene cuts. Zaijin is shown again, and the confusion is Zaijin was dead before. He was dead, but the reason for him to revive was 13 has put its immortality to make Zaijin revive. It has changed itself into a small fox. After it, Zaijin and the small fox were living happily. 13's guardian is shown on another side. It was imprisoned into a paper. It reveals the death of the students in the exam hall was because of this fox demon, because it wanted to get white elixir. It has an evil soul, so it can never get white elixir. This film's conclusion was that evil is always defeated. Good people, such as 13 and Zaijin. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.